What's going on, everybody? It's Son of a Bitcoin, and welcome back to the TCS Network. Before we get started, I'd just like to always say a free way to support the channel here, if you enjoy the content, is to just hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and smash that notification bell. So, a whole bunch of stuff going on in the space, you guys. All these crazy big partnerships. Manny Pacquiao with Boss Cat Rocket Club. Now Snoop Dogg with Clay Nation. A lot of different things pumping. We've seen Smooth Yeti Mountain Club just had a big pump. Pendulum NFT, another art project, just came out and seems to be doing fairly well. Their art's really good. Another one, Split World, came out. They're doing good. So we're starting to see mints that come out and they don't immediately fall below mint price. Like we were seeing that for a couple weeks, right? Every time something would mint, it would just dip. Like it was tough. It was a struggle. We've been in a bear market for CNFTs. And now it seems like we're on that bell curve. Things are looking up again. So I try to look where everybody else isn't. And right now I found this project. Somebody in the Apocalyptic Cat Discord showed me this, and I was super excited when I found it, because there is so much about this project. This is just super well thought out and planned. So jumping right into this project, I have to take today to just dedicate to this project because there's a lot of cool things about it, and we're going to try to cover them all. Prosperia Cnft. A sci-fi faction wars, synths, starships, and homes on Prosperia and the Andromeda galaxy. Become a Prosperian, and then it shows their Discord. They're coming up on 2,000 followers. Now, I'm not exactly sure how old the project is, but they do have a pass of some sort out right now that minted for 35 ADA, and I think the floor is around 300 ADA. So I'm looking to mint one of these passes. I know, a 10x is a big jump, but let's dive into their website so I can show you guys why. Okay, so here we go. Their multi-pass minted at 35 ADA. They sold out instantly, and right now it's sitting around 300. So there's a whole bunch of cool elements to this project. So since we're on the home page, we'll just go through. Mint a Prosperian synth. These are like the characters, NFT characters, and prepare to take it into a faction wars, or take it into faction wars each month, or use your synth to gain influence and build wealth in the Prosperian Empire. Prosperian synths are scheduled to mint late July or early August. So they use words like empire, and use your synth. They're going to have great utility for these things, gaining influence, building wealth. This sounds like play to earn. We see right beside it, they have Prosp stake pool. So they're coming out with a token called Prosp. Prosperia is excited to be entering the stake pool community on the Cardano blockchain. We strongly believe in decentralization and are here to do our part in ensuring Cardano is stable, secure, and in the hands of many. Okay, so faction wars. Join a Prosperian faction and conduct monthly faction wars, missions, and more to earn community utility rewards, NFTs, and ADA airdrops. So what they mean by that is, I believe the factions are a trait, a characteristic of your NFT. So you might get a synth that's a part of one faction, and I might mint a synth that's a part of another one. So it kind of splits up the community within the community a little bit. And they have their own wars and missions and contests and prizes. And that seems really cool. A good way to keep the community engaged within itself. Economy. Build your Prosper coin wealth to buy in-world NFT assets, conduct internal trade, and expand your power and influence. Also control dividend gained gaining property in the Prosperian world. So economy, that's what really is makes these metaverses function, right? They get their token. There's internal trading. Now I'm not sure about building and stuff right now. I haven't read much on that yet for this project, but trading in game, having their own token and creating that, economy within itself is super vital. And then play to earn, racing, resource mining, providing transportation, and many more activities will provide extended economic utility for Prosperians deeply immersed in the Prosperian experience. And you can see here, this is kind of what it's supposed to look like. The Prosperian starport right here. It's approximately 22 square miles of livable space built by deep space construction zones and orbits an ice giant planet called Pearl. Prosperia consists of multiple high-density future city environments, each controlled by various factions. Very cool. I mean, I like the look. It looks really condensed, but really large. And it looks like there's a lot that you could fit in there, right? It looks like a small city, and it's something different, something new. Um, so this is what I found very interesting. So this is like they don't have a roadmap laid out, but they have this. Okay, so multipass, they already minted these. This helps you gain early entry into all phases of the Prosperian Cnft project. It's the ultimate white list. So this is like you mint one of these and you're whitelisted for their other collections. And I think it's worth it. I mean, if you look at their followers on Twitter, they're starting to gain some traction. They haven't really released anything else besides these mint passes, which seem to just work as whitelist. But just from taking a look, I mean, these guys have everything planned out really well. It all seems to make sense to me thus far. Their website is amazing. Their art has been showing so far from what I've seen on their website. Seems really cool. So just moving on. Um, there's different types of multi passes, elite ones, VIP, standard, and then they give you different access and benefits depending on which one you hold, special airdrops and things like that. Um, let's see what else. So after that, this is the actual property itself. Cnft project enters metaverse space called Zeppelin Moon. Looks really cool. So they're going to be releasing 5,000 land plots on Zeppelin Moon, a moon orbiting a gas giant planet across the solar system from where the Prosperia starports orbits an ice giant. That ice giant that I told you about previously. Um, Recent discoveries of substantial palladium deposits in the nearby asteroid belt have initiated an explosion of economic activity. Zeppelin Moon, formerly home to a moon base, a trading post, and vacation resorts, now finds itself a highly sought after settlement. Minting in June of 2022. So this looks like it's going to be their next mint. It seems really, really exciting. 40% of the available plots will be minted by OG whitelist and the passport holders. The rest will be available to the public. So this is like what I'm really keeping my eye on. I don't want to miss out on this. This shows you a little bit of what the Zeppelin Moon looks like, their map. I think it looks good. Now after that, they got starships on here, and I assume this plays into their play to earn. Let's see. Let's check out the starship. Oh, it's all in the same. Cyber towers, racers. So I don't know why it's not loading for me. But racers, that sounds like something like a bubble jet type of a thing, play to earn. Cyber towers, deployable assets on the Zeppelin moon, I assume. Starships, transportation vehicles, and synths, NFT character avatars. So, like, this NFT project has everything that I'm looking for in an NFT project so far. Besides maybe interoperability, I haven't seen much on interoperability yet. Just reading through. But lastly, this is something that I didn't want to miss explaining to you guys. The factions, right? They use the factions as like traits. So a character rarity trait with the highest secondary. So each month a faction war breaks out. The faction is a character rarity trait. So depending on your faction and what faction you're a part of, the faction with the highest secondary floor price set at a set date and time is scheduled declared victorious. And they get 50% of royalties to keep the floor clean, with assets bought randomly airdropped to winning faction holders. So they started a competition between the members of their community to raise their floor. This is a really, really smart and good tactic, and I'm really excited to see how it works. And then they show you all the different factions: Gods of Fortune, Federation, Warhammer, Iron Hands, Rebellion, Foresters, Peacekeepers. So I think that's a really good strategy. This might be something that's really worth minting. If it just goes to show right there, if that works, then it seems like a really good utility. And then they have their stake pool. Prosp official stake pool. Delegate with Daedalus. Download the Daedalus app and select your wallet, etc. You guys know the deal. You guys know the scoop. You can do the same with Yori, Nami. And they'll be minting blocks on the Cardano blockchain. Coin rewards through airdrops to those who delegate 500 ADA or more. So there's the info on that. So don't miss out on, the big picture here, guys. This has got everything going. And now the team, let's see if they're doxxed. Eric Odom, filmmaker, tells you a little bit about them. So it doesn't seem like they're like fully doxxed, but a lot of them are. Community marketing, the 3D artist, creator and leader. He's a filmmaker, Cardano junkie, YouTuber, artist, filmmaker. So co-founder, not all the craziest credentials, but they're enthusiasts. They're here to make it work. Filmmaker, that's a big deal. Automated engineer by day, meme coin addict by night. So they have a big team. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess it's not too big, but 9 people can make it happen. 9 enthusiastic, smart people inside of the space can make an amazing project, and that's been proven already. So just take a look. I mean, if this is what it's gonna look like, I mean, come on, guys, this is amazing. Look at the background here of this website. The city, it kind of does resemble the city that they show you down here. So it just seems really cool. The graphics, everything about it. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna end the channel stream today with that. Check out Prosperia. Don't forget to hit that like, smash that subscribe and notification bell. Don't sleep on these mint passes. I believe they will go up in price. And I think this project is a really, really good strategy. So yeah, go check them out. Son of a Bitcoin, we outie.